We're looking at how we can promote an inclusive learning environment and what are the strategies that we need to use to empower our students to take ownership of their learning and then find motivations in their own space. When you're empowering students to take ownership of their learning and find motivations in their own space, that will involve several key strategies. And of course, here are some approaches that might help, especially when you want to promote an inclusive learning environment. Number one, you foster a growth mindset, encouraging students to embrace challenges and see mistakes as opportunities to grow. And so when students believe that their abilities can improve with effort, they are more likely to take responsibility in their own learning environment. You set clear and achievable goals. Help students set their own personal learning goals. These goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, and of course, relevant and time-bound, which is what we refer to as SMART in education, SMART. When students have clear objectives, they are more likely to feel motivated and invested in achieving them. Number three, you provide autonomy. Give students choices in how they approach tasks or what they learn. This could involve allowing them to choose topics for projects, select resources, or decide on the format of their assignment. When students feel they have control over their learning, they are more likely to engage deeply. 4, you encourage reflection. Regularly ask students to reflect on their learning processes, challenges, and progress. This helps them internalize their achievements and recognize areas for improvement. Encouraging self-assessment and peer feedback also strengthens their ownership of the learning journey. And then 5, cultivate a safe and supportive environment. Create a classroom culture where students feel safe to express ideas, mistakes, and ask questions. When students feel supported, they are more likely to take risk in their learning and feel motivated to improve. 6, incorporate students' interest. Make connections between the materials and students' personal interest, passions, and real-world applications. This can make learning more relevant and engaging, motivating students to take an active role in their educational experience. Promote collaborations and peer learning. Number 7, collaborative activities such as group discussions, peer teaching, or team projects allow students to learn from each other. Peer interactions can also build a sense of accountability as students work together towards common goals. 8, you use technology and personal learning tools. Provide students with digital tools, can help them track their progress, access resources, and engage in self-directing learning. Platforms like learning management systems, educational applications, or online communities can help students learn at their own pace and in a way that resonate with them. And then finally, celebrate progress and effort. Acknowledge and celebrate even small achievements and the effort students put into their learning. Positive reinforcement encourages students to keep pushing forward and reinforces the idea that their actions have a direct impact on their success. By implementing all these strategies we have mentioned, you can help students develop the motivations and confidence to take control of their learning in their own unique ways. And so you actually promote an inclusive learning environment when all those strategies we have just mentioned are put in place. Thank you and have a nice time. Thank you for listening.